Everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at a small gunship that one of my friends posted. It's called the ICS Condor MR gunboat. It was created by Cute Seals and Woody. So already looking at this, it's going to be a fairly short review, but this is more indicative of Woody style than it is Cute Seal style. But just looking at the outside, good clean lines. I like these turrets right here. I just want to, bring some attention to this very glorious turret. Kind of reminds me of a kind of homeworld style turret, really like truncated barrel sections. So it's got quad auto cannons in there. Looks really good. Other neat feature is that you're able to add a few more turrets on some angles that you wouldn't have normally by putting them on subgrids. It's a questionable feat, but hey, if it works, it works. All right. On the back, a super cool thruster section right here. So the thrusters are internal, which I'm kind of iffy about because one, it's kind of like frowned upon in some sectors of space engineers, but on the other hand, in some others it looks, it's very accepted and looks really good. So looking from the back, pretty cool. Be nice if space engineers had, custom thruster sections that you could do something like that normally. Other than that, it's got a bunch of interior turrets around it, presumably for cannon or assault cannon shell interception. And then it has a single railgun up front, and it's using the kind of weird gimmick where the shot from a railgun is like kind of halfway between blocks, and because of it, if you have a gap either above it or below it, or even a half slab in front of it, it'll miss it entirely. So that's some, good armor on it right there. Alright, so I got it. Okay, that's window. Doors are here for entry, it looks like. No gravity, it looks like. Okay, so 2 doors. Ladder. Don't use ladder because... And then cockpit. Man, you need to put gravity on this, Woody. I hate doing this. There we go. Alright, now I'm on. Okay, so nice little living spot. It's a bad place to put the books, man. And does it have the most important block on here? Yes, it does. It's got the toilet. So you did this right. And of course, everyone can see it. Whoever's sitting down can watch the show. Of course, you get privacy with your shower somewhat. One sleeping position, so maybe there's just one guy in here. Survival kit. An additional, that's probably going to be the cockpit for, piloting it, but an additional space up here just looks like access to a fuel tank, which I guess if you really needed to repair it, this is a good place to do it. Okay, this is why I don't like this, Woody, and I don't want to use ladder. Man. I like just dropping down. Now I gotta go here. Hey, alright. And now I'm floating. Alright, so controls, you got your railgun, camera, a couple cameras. This looks like a top mounted. Yeah, get a good view. The lock target programmable block is for rockets. I didn't see missiles on here, but it is Cute Seals, so... Hang on one second, let me go back outside. I must be blind, I don't see anything from missiles. No. That or it's just really well hidden. Oh, it's got all the cameras on it like it would use missile. I didn't read the description, hang on. Let me see, maybe they... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, it's right here. Well, that's sneaky. You don't even see that. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let me go in there and see if I can get this to work. Give me a second. All right, we're gonna use this as a target, but holy cow, this is something else that Team Inari has cooked up. This is nuts. This looks so good. Golly, man. We're gonna review this ship next, I think. This is gonna be the next review ship. So sneak peek, but we're gonna use it as a target real quick. Let me disable all the weapons so I can make this bad guy. as I find the entrance to this. Ow. Ow. Okay. We're gonna do. See that. So I'm assuming because Cuteseal's name is on this, it's because of this missile. Okay, so alright, I'm gonna get an exterior shot of this and then have my camera set up over here so we can see it hit. And see how much damage it does. Alright. Alright, you can hear the tone. Hey, there we go. What's in there? Big old rocket. And it's off. Let's just see. You can spot it coming. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, that's some a good bit of damage. That's, you know, half the internals. I can hear this beeping too. Did this system auto-detect his ship already? Oh, target lock. That's an indicator. Okay, well that was a pretty good bit of damage. So now I'm supposed to be able to reload. Yeah, it's already reloaded. Oh, I see. The system's automated. Automatically reloads. Oh, I had a hit. Okay, so when it's done fueling and reloading, it fires again. Okay, okay. This is cool. I'm gonna go back up here. Ow, that was another good hit. Blew this sucker in half. Alright, I'm gonna go back up here and get a closer shot. Alright, I just want to show you the whole process, you know, end to end. So end to end, after this fires, ship is drifting down a little bit. That's probably why it lost contact, and that's because of all the subgrids. So 5 is closed. This looks absolutely slick. So you hit 5, that arms. Once it's all the way up, then you can hit 6 and it launches. It will automatically rearm. It's a little stuck there, some lag. When it is built and fueled, it will open back up. Just a few seconds. There we go. And then you can fire again. And then take that missile. Ooh, so much lag. This guy's about to get hit again. Oh. You know, that has always been a little issue, obviously, with stationary targets, is that the missiles will just go right through the center. It's supposed to turn around, though. There it is. Oh. Oh, there's a couple out here. Yo. Ooh, got him. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let those guys play for a little bit. Okay, cool. Alright, well that was a pretty neat feature. I might redo the intro just so. Okay, well that's pretty much it. That's the Condor. I didn't really test it flying around much, but I wanted to point out that the missile system is pretty cool. Maneuverability is pretty average. It doesn't have a lot. It's designed to fire from a distance, fire missiles, and fire its railgun, obviously, at distant targets. It doesn't have the capacity or the capability of engaging larger targets up close. There's no weapons for that. It only has the autocannons, which are, you know, presumably just point defense for fighter craft. But I've been running this with the LKCR mod, and that changes everything. The range at which you can engage, the speed and capability of a ship based on its weight, and how many thrusters and how much fuel it has. It's just a whole bunch of balances. So this ship probably is better because it can engage at much farther distances. I think the max is probably 3 kilometers. I'm not sure about how far the missiles lock on. I'm pretty sure it's like 25K, 2.5K, sorry. But anyway, so yeah, that is the Condor gunboat by Woody and Cuteseals. Fantastic ship. I like the missile capability of this is definitely one of Cute Seal's skills is setting up missile systems like that. This is a ship designed by Woody. Yeah, not much more than that. It's a pretty cool ship. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description. Go check it out. Go on to the workshop. Check out both of those guys' workshops. They're fantastic. They're great builders. I will be doing a review of Cute Seal's new ship, the Inari destroyer, the new destroyer, in an upcoming video at some point in time. But thank you for watching this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.